Oh, you guys, we are feeling spicy today. So this is about to get cray. I mean, like, as my underwear is like flying, as crazy as a folding laundry video can get. Hello, and welcome back to another story time while I fold my laundry. This is your cue to pause this video and get over to a chore that you've been ignoring. We'll wait. All right, let's do this. So I'm feeling, like I said, spicy today. I don't know, today's just been like a really sort of like hectic, weird day, but I'm feeling amped up and ready to share some stories with you. But if you guys have been watching, I had been doing story times about past jobs that I've had, and I still have like a few of those left. I was thinking today, oh my god, I had a few more that I completely forgot about. But today I thought I would pivot a little and try something a little bit new. Ooh, new things, sometimes scary. But you know what's scarier than new things? Online dating. You all know, I'm sure you all know. And so today I was thinking, oh my god, I obviously am a very happy married lady and I'm so grateful that I found my partner. But boy, it was really, a journey to get to that point, and I went through a lot of crazy online dating situations and just like dating stories in general, and I've shared a lot of these in my book. If you have not read my book yet, it's available. There's a link below, but I shared a bunch of like just fun precautionary tale stories in my book, and I figured now might be another great time to sort of share those experiences with you if you hadn't read those or if you don't remember. And more importantly, if you are currently in the dating scene and just need someone to be like, you are not alone, that is a crazy world. I'm not sure how the framing of this all is. Hopefully it's fine. My camera is such a piece of crap that even though I have a viewfinder on it, it is like broken. Oh. Okay, I'll just tuck you in. It's like broken, so the viewfinder is upside down. Or the picture rather is upside down, so I can't really see what's going on, but hey! I want to preface this all by saying, be careful online, because it's a scary time in general, but also like, dude, there's so many like fakes and hacks and like so many scandals. You guys, I've watched all of those true crime shows. Like I know some scary stuff goes on there, but beyond that, I will say, I do think it's a great place to genuinely meet and connect with people because, I mean, let's be real, now I'm just talking about my own self, but like, I wasn't about to meet like the love of my life in a bar like randomly. I didn't go out enough, and also like, I don't know, I just never trusted that. I liked the idea of being able to talk to someone via an app and see their profile, even though that was like a very curated thing, and obviously like, you know, we weren't seeing everything. But I do think you can kind of like sniff out who someone is, generally speaking. Not all the time, but like also you can then like Google search the crap out of them and kind of get a little bit more info than you would if you just met someone randomly at a bar. Not to say you can't meet someone in real life, and I do know people who are like, I just want to meet someone organically, and like, I totally get that. But for me, because I wasn't going out that much, it made the most sense, and I met Jeff on Bumble. And I'm so grateful for Bumble. And in fact, I had like a lot of success on Bumble in previous relationships, meeting people. And also my brother met his wife on Hinge. So I know I'm not alone in the success stories. I know there's like tons of success stories. But for me, online dating like made a lot of sense with my lifestyle. Anyhow, now let me tell you the bad stories. The one like famously that I have in my book and that like I just like simply can't get over is, so I matched with this dude who was like super cute in his pictures. Okay, no surprise to anyone, like most of the time the people don't look exactly like their pictures, especially like the really super hot ones. Like, come on, we know you're using the most flattering picture, fair enough. I'm sure I do that too. But he was really cute, and I remember that I had like really like gone down a rabbit hole and tried to figure out like who he was, and like what I figured out what his job was, and like I knew a lot of information going in, which again I think is a good thing, because then you at least like have some sort of protection and you kind of know what you're getting into. Obviously there's so much more to the story and to the person, and you will quickly learn those things, but at the time I was like, okay, great. At least I know like this person has a legit job. I know where they live. Like, you know, all sort of the checklist things before I went and met someone. By the way, if you're dating now, God bless and Godspeed, because it takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of like amping up of yourself and like, we could do this. So anyways, I did that. I amped myself up and I was like, all right, you know, you gotta just kind of full-time job this, like I really do want to end up with a partner, lifelong partner, which I luckily have. So that's the happy ending to all of this, is a reminder that I did find the actual like love of my life, you know, partner that I was seeking out all this time. Anyways, I get there. And to no surprise, he doesn't really look as cute as he did in his pictures, but that's okay. I'm not all about that. Like, whatever. It doesn't bother me. The vibe right off the bat was like, okay, no, this isn't like, you can kind of tell when you meet people, even just like friendship-wise, like if you're going to vibe with someone or not. And I was like, this isn't vibing, but that's fine. Whatever. We'll just give it a shot. Like, everyone's out here trying their best. At least, you know, I like to think that. And it's a vulnerable position to put yourself out and blah, 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 blah. Anyways. So we're chatting and the subject of like, oh, what do you do comes up. And he asks me as if he has no idea, okay? Now I can't remember like on my profile what it was that I had listed. I'm sure it was not YouTuber. I mean, that was like opening a can of worms that I wasn't like, I needed to explain that to people in person. So it might have been like actor, or I don't remember. But whatever the case is, this person clearly, like, didn't look beyond my profile. And I was like, wow, they really just kind of, like, you know, we said a few words in this, like, app, and then they're here, and now we're doing this. Okay. He has no idea what I do for a living. So he asks me, and I can't remember my exact response, but it was like, oh, I essentially like make videos on the internet or comedy, whatever my answer was that, you know, explained that I am a YouTuber. And this mother effer looks at me without like a beat, without hesitation, without anything, goes, oh, so you must be crazy. I mean, he ain't wrong, but what an insane thing to say. Like, what a bold, like, okay, maybe I'm not giving, like, people enough credit because I am, like, such a people pleaser that, like, I would never say that to someone in real life. Oh. Even if I was like, yeah, you are, oh, I'm sorry. Even if I was like, yeah, this person's crazy, I would, like, I don't know, I'm just not that, like, bold and, like, a little more tactful, I would think. But anyways, needless to say, I mean, he literally said, oh, so you must be crazy. I wish I remembered what my response was to that, because I don't have a memory of that. I just remember him saying that so specifically and me being so taken aback by that. It's like, what do you say? How do you respond? And like, listen, I'm the first to like self-deprecate and like be like, yeah, I get it. Like my career is really weird, or like whatever. I have a million like one-liners about my job. I have like a million one-liners about myself. Like I am the queen of self-deprecation. Like, so the fact that I was just like, huh? Like jaw drop, like, wholeheartedly taken aback by the whole thing. So anyways, sorry. Oh my God, you guys, I might not be able to finish because like, come on. So, you enjoying the warm towels? No. Anyways, again, don't remember what I said, but I do know that we had ordered drinks. We were drinking drinks. Oh, and he ordered like some weird drink, whatever. So quickly thereafter, and I'm not making this up, the details, you know, are like sort of scattered, but quickly thereafter, we were outside. We were on an outside patio, a great place that I enjoyed very much, but now can't go to without thinking about this. We were outside, and I kid you not, could not make this up if I wanted to, okay? A bird poops on his head, legit. It was wild, and I felt like someone up above, whatever y'all believe in, but like some spirit to me was like, I got you, girl. The bird pooped on his head. So the man gets up and goes to the bathroom, and you bet your ass, again, like I said, I am such a people pleaser, like mostly like in other situations I would just like wait it out and be polite, but this time when he was in the bathroom, I was like, check please. I chugged my drink and I left. That was nuts. I was like, you straight up just called me crazy? You know that? You didn't even research me and now you're calling me crazy. So there's so many stories and I have them written down and I need to remember them all, but I'm just giving you a few highlights. There was another one that was wild. I could like see it. I have like terrible memory, but like certain things just stick with you because it's just like so absurd. So I don't remember the history of our like conversation on the app, but I met this person. I don't remember his name. I can't like remember his face. I just remember the story, okay? So I met this person at a bar. Like I met them online, but their first date was like at a bar. And by the way, just a little pro tip. I always told my friends where, like I would text, I had like 2 friends that I would always like check in with. I would screenshot this person's profile, whoever I was going on a date with, I would screenshot their profile, and then I would say where I was going, what time I was going, like I would give all the details so, you know, my friends were very aware and I would check in before and after, just like a safety thing. So, little pro tip. I also would, for the first date, always meet someone like either for coffee or if we were gonna go to a bar, it would always be like super early happy hour, and I would always say I had something to do afterwards, so I had an out. I mean, I'm sure most people can like see through that, but whatever. It was like my way of controlling the situation and of feeling safe. Anyways, so I went to happy hour with this one person. Again, don't remember any of the details of this person, except for I got there and it was okay. Like I feel like the vibe was okay. I don't particularly remember being like super attracted to this person, or you know, I just remember it being like, all right, this is gonna kind of be a one and done situation, which is fine, right? You have to kind of like put in the work to find the love of your life, which I did. Anyhow, so the story starts to unfold with this person. I think he was a writer, okay? And he would say like, oh, I'm going into the office, blah, 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 blah. Well, I come to find out the office is the coffee shop down the street, which is fine. Love working at a coffee shop, but like, don't like present yourself as like going to the office. Like you're going to the coffee shop, which is fine. Again, like not everyone needs an office. Not every writer needs to be successful. Like I'm an artist, I get it, but like I found that to be so weird. I was like, you've been saying you've been going to the office. You're going to the coffee shop down the street? Okay, fine. And he was like, well, I have another, like I have a job. Like I pay the bills, I have a job. Great, love that. I'm so glad that you have a job. But he wouldn't tell me where his job was. Like he was really freaking weird about it. I was like, oh God, he must be a stripper. Like again, fine, no judgment. It's just like this idea of someone not really telling you what's going on, which is so creepy. Like, huh? Anyways, I'm dying to look at her. She's so cute. Anyhow, okay, so I found that all to be concerning. I later learned, I can't remember if it came out on the date or like afterwards, like I figured it out, but he worked at, oh shoot, oh God, what is that place called? All the like young kids who want to be like Insta famous go there and they ride the mechanical bull. You know what I'm talking about? But he worked at the one at Universal City Walk, which is no longer. So anyways, I guess he was embarrassed that he like ran. Well, I don't even even know his psyche. Like, you guys know me at this point. I'm pretty like open. I'm not judgmental. Like, I really like try to see the best in people. But like, this guy was like throwing me curveballs left and right. So here's the final curveball. All right, I can get over the fact that maybe he's embarrassed about his job and he's not as far along with his writing as he wants. So he calls the coffee shop his office. Okay, I can get down with all this. I don't care that he like runs a mechanical bull. At least he has a job and he's like trying to make ends meet. Totally respect that. You know, all these things that you tell yourself. Okay, so then I don't remember how it comes up into conversation and how it like all like kind of unfolds, but he reveals to me that he is living, get this, on his ex-girlfriend's couch. And it's a, and I quote, good setup. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, again, do what you gotta do, make ends meet, you gotta live, living is hard, surviving is hard. I get it, like, I am not judging that, but like, why are you on a date with me right now? Like, no, absolutely not. And when I tell you that he was saying that it's a good setup, he wasn't referring to like, this idea of him living there. He was talking about the actual like, couch that he's living on. Like, it's a good setup. Like, I have it all set up, and but then I'll like, turn it into the couch. I was like, excuse me, sir, no. Like, and then he like went into detail about the ex. Oh God, I wish I remembered all these details, but like went into like, oh, she's not there that much. And like the whole thing, like it was bonkers. And this was all on a first date, mind you, which I guess in the long run I'm appreciative of, because at least I knew what I was in store for. And I knew that I was never going out with this person again. But it was just like too many factors of like, I'm sorry, what? I bet he's still with that ex-girlfriend or he's still living on that couch. Like, something was like so off with this that like all the red flags were like, wee! Like, I feel like everyone at the bar was like, do, 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 with the flags. Like, oh my goodness. I can like all still see a lot of elements. Okay, but wait, there's more. So, all of this, I'm just like, oh God, this is not for me, okay? And just like, this is a really long video and I'm done folding. So like, if you guys want to hear more like sort of dating advice, dating stories, like I have a lot to say about it now that I can like sit back and reflect on it. But I will say like, don't force anything. Like I could have forced that to work. I could have convinced myself that I could like make that work. Nah, go with your instinct, go with those flat, like, I mean, this one was like as clear as day. Like there was no chance this was ever gonna work for me, and I was proud of myself for knowing that. But it's really easy to be like, I'm just really wanting to be with someone, or like, I feel like it's, at least for me, there was like a lot of confidence issues that I didn't even realize I had, where it was like, I needed validation from people so bad back in the day in terms of dating. I think that's really normal, but I'm sure there's like, you know, deeper psyche about that or whatever. We can talk about that another day. But so anyways, thankfully for this situation, it was like this was a no-brainer for me. On top of the, like, maybe if he was like super hot, if I'm being completely honest, maybe it would be different. But I feel like even then, like this was bonkers. Needless to say, I was like, all right, well, I gotta go. I have that dinner that I told you I had because I always said that I had something to do afterwards. And I was like, I'm out. But he insisted on walking me to my car. Fine, that's nice, whatever. This motherfucker pulls out a harmonica. I kid you not. He didn't want to end the night without him playing on the harmonica a Dave Matthews song for me. And so he proceeded to play the Dave Matthews song poorly on his shitty harmonica. I think you went in for the kiss, and I'm sure I denied it. Lisa, please tell me you denied it. You denied it, right? You had to have denied it. The man was playing you a shitty cover of Dave Matthews on a harmonica. Lisa, say that you denied it. I think I denied it. Secretly, I'm like, I think I might have just done it. I don't know. Needless to say, this was one of many insane crappy dates that I went on that are now so funny in retrospect, and like I just like blessings to those experiences because I do feel like they were character building. They were definitely good story makers, and ultimately like I do think every piece leads you to your ultimate, and like to say I found my ultimate would be an understatement. And I'm so glad I waited and took the time and went through all this. And you guys will see tomorrow, finally, I'm doing a video about our wedding, our official wedding video. So yes, there is a happy ending at the end of this crazy rainbow. There's a treasure at the end of this you get my point. Yeah, but so many fun and crazy stories. But this is all to say, like, hey, if you're out there dating, first of all, yes, good for you. Like, there is a lot of strength and power that goes with that. And so, like, you should be proud of yourself for trying, because I know how much easier it is to not try. Believe me, I went through periods of that. Be kind to yourself, know your worth, and just know that the right person is out there for you. Just try to listen to your instincts. It's hard to do, and it's easy to convince yourself otherwise, but keep up the good fight. I believe in you guys, and be safe. Keep in contact with your friends. Go in public places. Go in earlier hours. Bring your pepper spray. Do the whole thing, and do your research before you go. So anyways, I don't know. This was kind of fun. Again, I wasn't expecting this. I was kind of hesitating to shoot this video today because I didn't really have a great work story to tell you, and I was like, you know what, I can branch out. So if you guys want to see me talk more about the dating world or similar subjects in this, or if you have any other subjects you're interested about or want me to reflect and talk about, happy to do it. I just genuinely love Wednesdays with y'all. And ta-da! I got my chores done, so thank you. All right, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and good luck out there. It's a crazy world.